Hello everyone and welcome to the sideboard here at the Baltimore Standard Open. I'm Glenn Jones, joined by your champion, Brad Nelson. Brad,
I got one!
He got one. It's a sad day for me personally because not only do Brad and I now have the same number of Open Series top 8s, but he also has a trophy, so I lost my tiebreaker.
And you can't dagger me on above the curve anymore.
Yeah, it's rough. No more dagger bloopers on,
I mean, we have
top 8s.
we have invitationals that Todd and Jerry still have on me.
Sure, but I can't get invitationals. That's impossible.
That's true.
Oh, man. All right, well, congratulations.
Thank you.
Obviously, you played a pretty cool deck.
Yeah, it's awesome.
It's the deck that I personally like the most in Standard, although I don't like it as a deck to play. So I was very surprised to see it do very well this weekend. But it seems like you and BBD worked out some of the kinks.
Yep.
Obviously, I did deck tech with BBD. You guys can see that on the stream.
You didn't do one with me?
I didn't. You were busy. How it is. You were busy. Your matches took too long. BBD killed everyone really fast. So, but you took it all the way to the finals.
Yep.
What did you think about the deck now that you've played it for so many rounds?
I was testing a lot with other decks for a while, but nothing really worked. And this deck felt wrong, and it didn't feel overpowered in any way, and people could go over the top of me. But I was winning the highest percentage of matches. I was 22-3 on Moto or something, and I found out that no one can really just beat you. They can go over the top sometimes, but you get to interact in almost every game. So the more interaction, especially I want to interact with my opponents, and it was great, and I won a ton. So I just went purely on results, and it just worked out. It felt really good all day. I think it's the best deck in the format right now, and it's pretty resilient too. It's resilient to almost every strategy, even hate. A deck would have to have a ton of hate. Detention Sphere, maybe. I don't even know. I don't know how you attack this deck besides Terminus.
Yeah, I feel like that's the big issue is I think you're a little better against control decks even than the previous red version of Aristocrats.
Oh, way better.
Yeah, you've got your Varols and your Townships, so that game is much stronger. You lose a little bit in your Jund and Junk matchups, but
I mean, on paper, I think that's true. But I haven't lost to either deck yet, even on Moto or here.
Do you think that might change a little bit as people learn this deck, as it becomes part of the metagame and they see the tricks it can do and get prepared?
Of course. Okay. I mean, that's how every deck integrates. People are just used to it. I remember when I was playing Act 2, no one saw Blasphemous Act coming. Sure. So, yeah, people adapt to it, but I think it's still going to be very resilient because that's all it is. It's all about redundancy and
just going long and grinding. Yep. All right. Well, Brad, I got one more question for you. I personally don't really like the name Junk Aristocrats. It's not my game. Plus, we only got one Aristocrat. It bugs me. So, you've had some deck naming success in the past. Success is a loose term, but I can't count Pedal to the Metal as a great name. That's all.
That was awesome.
So, what do you think this deck should be called?
The Truth.
The Truth?
Yes. I don't know. I have no name. Junk Aristocrats is a good name. I like Junk Aristocrats.
All right. Then.
But it's probably the best deck in the format. So I got
Todd's off screen. Yeah, there we go. Got that high five in there before Todd had a heart attack. All right. I'm going to go ahead and throw it back to the booth. Cedric and AJ will close it out. We're going to do a little break before we do the Legacy Open. So enjoy.